All right, so this is my prediction for what's going to happen with SPY tomorrow. I'm going to tell you what my strike price is going to be, my what I think the price range is going to be before it starts to project, and why I actually think it's actually going to go up. All right, so right now SPY is at what our 5 minute. What is that? So right now we closed at 634 46. Right now we are at 639.55, right? So tomorrow I'm looking forward to go up to about 643, between 643 and 645. And I say that because we had this big old run up here. We had Jerome Powell speak today, um, and he pretty much tanked the market. What he was saying, this market's reaction, getting out before the storm. But then this happened, and this happened because we had Microsoft earnings today, so that ran it up. We also had Meta earnings today, and that ran up. Now, because these two are in a particular sector and they're a big part of what contributes to SPY's value, the stock price of SPY went up because of that as well. Now, because they're in a particular sector, which will be a tech sector, typically when some of the bigger players in a sector start running, it actually boosts the sector up, everything else in the sector up as a whole. So this is why we got a jump on um, NVIDIA as well. They were able to make it over their 180 level that we were looking for. All right. Apple got a little bump as well. They pretty much sold off the whole day. They got a little bump too because they're part of that tech sector. Amazon as well. They ran up. They have their earnings tomorrow though, so we'll see how they hold these levels going into their earnings. Meta had a nice little bump. Um, Google, they had a nice little bump towards the end of the day because of that as well. Tesla, they even had a nice little bump towards the end of the day, going into these Microsoft and Meta's earning calls, or that sector earning call, PLTR. Same thing, had a nice little run. Now, the reason why I say that SPY is going to go up to about 643 to 645, and that's the strike price I'll be looking for tomorrow, is because um, people got in. You could trade options up until like the 15 minutes after the market closes. So that's what I'm looking for. People who got in here, they're good. And then there's going to be people who are pretty much FOMO trading, who are going to get in when the market opens tomorrow. So people are about to be buying calls to push this up as well. And, a result of that is going to push SPY up even higher. Same thing. They're going to be doing the same thing on Microsoft, trying to get in on the big old jump. And then the same thing with Amazon. They'll be trying to get calls to push it up higher. Now you're also gonna have some profit taking. So you might, first couple of candles, you might see a little dip, but I think for the majority of it, um, it's gonna be a very, very bullish reaction. So we'll go to our daily as well. Take these off really quick. We'll zoom in. All right, so we're looking at looking at how SPY reacted today when the result in reference to the Bollinger Band and our oscillator here. So past few days we've been pretty oversold on the oscillator. If you look at our oscillator value down here, pretty sold. We're in the high 90s. Now today we had a nice little deep pullback to 85. Now tomorrow we open up. It's gonna be We're just gonna look like we're gapping up. So I say we'll probably open up somewhere in this range. But as long as the Bollinger Band goes up along with it and gives it the room to actually go up and not reject off that top, we have a good opportunity to be able to hit 543 to 545 tomorrow. Um, Very easy, and that gives us our oscillator value won't jump up right when we open. It actually it'll stay pretty stable, um, and then they give us that room to actually go up higher, and hit those all-time highs once again. Continue this rise. But then once we get to about 645, it's a psych level. Um, we'll probably start rejecting some point around there. I don't think we're gonna hit 650. 645 is good enough for me. In the positions I'll be getting in, and I'm not looking to take the ride down. I'm trying to get in, get out tomorrow. So now Apple, they have their earnings tomorrow. They, I don't, if they don't announce something AI, I don't really think that they're going anywhere. They've already lost some levels today. Like 215 was a level that they've been struggling to get over. Like if you look on these charts here, like 215 is an extremely hard level for them to get over. They keep getting rejected, playing around up there, and just not doing anything up there. It's been days. It's one day, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 days. 7 days. You know, they tried to break past that 215 level, and they couldn't get to it. You know, so today they sold off. I had some other levels marked that they already got. They flew past. It was like 210 or something like that. They lose 210. They're going lower. Now we're looking at our level at 205. They lose 205. They're going lower. Let me put 210 back on here. That. That. Boom. If they get over 210, then I can see them going to be going to 212, 213, something like that. I'm not thinking 215 is going to be it for them. They have a gap up here that they have to fill. They can easily do a gap for reversal. But if they're gonna get past 215, then they got to get past it with some actual force. None of this touching and bouncing and rejecting off of it. They have the past 7 days. But if they go below like 205, then they're looking at 200. 200 was another area that they had trouble getting past when they were there. Um, let's see if we can find. Let's go to FAR. Let's see, 200. So you can see this 200 level. Um, they couldn't stay above it with any kind of significance. They fell below it. They come back. They try to come back up to it, fail. 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 Um, got over it again, and then after that's what 215 hit them over the head. Started sliding down. They got under 200 again. Um, tried to get above it, failed. Tried to get above it, and they finally got above it again. And now they're hit 215, but just literally between 215 and 200, it's just not it for them. They can't do it. Can't do it. So if they don't release something AI related tomorrow, then I'm seeing everywhere that it's gonna be bad for them. On top of that, I'm hearing they have a deal which China's putting 100% tariff on iPhones coming in that not made in the country, and that's about 30% of their actual iPhone sales is in China. So that news alone is going to be trying to really shake up the investors and not really instilling confidence to actually continue investing in Apple. Unless they, like I said, unless they announce something AI that could pop them up a little bit for temporarily, but it's not looking good for them right now. Definitely not looking good for them. Another one tomorrow that has earnings is Amazon. I think Amazon will fare better only because they are more of a mixed company. They don't just do shipping and receiving. They have cloud services. They have tech companies. They do web hosting. Um, they have a lot of other things like a pad your books that isn't really affected by tariffs. Which is why they probably had to look that they had such a big run up towards the end of the day today. Um, don't really have too many levels for them. I don't really chart them too much. Like I just kind of see how they move. They are a bigger part of SPY, but I am looking for them to stay above 234. 234, then we have a good shot of hitting 240 towards the end of the day as they get closer to earnings. Some people buy calls thinking they're going to explode, which I think there's a good possibility that happens. But if they lose 234, they're looking to come back down to their levels of that they're at today of 230, something like that. Nothing really too serious. They haven't really been doing too much in the market really. Kind of been trading across every day. Nothing really, no really big moves or anything like that. Besides today. So also if you look at their daily oscillator, they have the room to go. They're at 69. They're not extremely overbought. Um, so they have the room to go if they really need to. Same thing with Apple. I mean, if they get their foot out the behind and actually release an original product, then they have a good chance to actually move into. So I believe they can do it. So we'll see what happens. But still, I'm bullish tomorrow. Um, that's what I'll be looking for. Even though I say I'm bullish, I'm still gonna play the chart, see what's going on, and if an opportunity presents that it might put, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put. But if this does come pouring out, I have levels for that as well. Um, the lowest being 631. So they got a nice area support right here. We're also looking. There's not really nothing else holding the market up if they do fall down this low. But looking at our 4 hour, we got a nice little double top here um, that we could bounce off of um, and get some support to keep it from bleeding out. But from where it's at now, I think we're at a good area where we can see some further upside. Get past 240 um, and yeah, make some money. That's all I got for you guys today. Um, any suggestions or anything, just leave in the comments. Blase, blase, same stuff all the other YouTubers say. All right, I'm out.